Welcome to The Good Homegirl. I'm your good homegirl, Tay, and on this podcast, we talk about motherhood, current events, real life, healing, and whatever else is on my mind while making sure you feel seen and heard. What's up, homegirls? Welcome back. Today, we are diving into something real, fake friendships, especially the long-term ones. You know the friendships you thought would last forever, but now they just feel off. Maybe you've been feeling drained after every convo, or you've peeped some shady behavior but try to ignore it because y'all go way back. But sis, let me tell you, history does not equal loyalty. And keeping people around just because you've known them forever, baby, that's not friendship, that's obligation. Let's talk about how to spot fake friendships, why it's so hard to let go, and how to move on without feeling guilty. Now, I'm not talking about little misunderstandings. Every friendship has ups and downs, but some friendships, they expire. And if we're being honest, they were probably never real in the first place. Here are some red flags that a friend ain't really your friend anymore, or maybe never was. Number 1, they're only around when they need something. If the only time they call or text is when they need a favor, some advice, or a hype up, but they disappear when you need them, red flag. Number 2, they downplay your success. You could be out here making moves, and instead of clapping for you, they hit you with the, oh, that's cool, or must be nice. Baby, what happened to congratulations? I told y'all the story of the friend that I had that the more my YouTube started to kind of get a little traction, it was all of this, you don't want me to do this because I would be your competition and you think you better than everybody and you think you bigger than what you really are. And it was just like, damn, that's how you feel about me? Wow, well, how long have you been feeling that way? Number 3, you feel drained after every interaction. Real friendships feel safe. If you're walking away from conversations feeling insecure, second guessing yourself, or just off, that is the ancestors and your intuition talking to you. Every single person that I have been around that sets my nervous system off, or I get an inkling of, I don't really think she liked me like that, they always do something to show me. Always. And if I ever try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, baby, they showed me twice. Number 4, they're talking about you, not to you. If you hear your business coming back to you from other people, red fucking flag. That's not your friend, that's a spectator. I had a situation like this in my early 20s. Me and this girl, we both was in the same industry. We was cool, or so I thought. But there was always shit coming back to me where she would do little things to stir the pot. She'd be like, oh yeah, such and such said this about you. And then when I would press the line, they'd be like, yeah, I never said that. It finally came back to me years later that it was her setting all these little mini fires. And then when I decided to bow out gracefully, she had to let the internet know, oh, I don't talk to her. We ain't friends. Don't y'all ask me about her. I never said nothing. When I got my first salon, she started calling stay bored on my shop. Just all kind of just shenanigans. And they would try to say oh, I did this because of this. I never responded. Y'all, that girl literally stalked me for years. Hid me from fake pages. Oh, you're miserable. You're this, you're that. I did a story time on here actually about it. It's called My Best Friend Turned Enemy. Y'all, I use fake names and everything. Do y'all know that girl got in them comments? Talking about ain't nobody worried about you. Okay. Number 5, they guilt trip you for growing. I had a friend say to me, oh, you think you better than me now? And in that moment, I realized the problem was not that I changed. The problem was that they stayed the same. Growth makes some people feel uncomfortable, and that is not your burden to carry. I had a friend I'd known for over 10 years. We'd been through everything together. Late night vent sessions, road trips, even family events. But as I started to focus on myself, my goals, and my peace, I noticed the energy shift. Suddenly, I was acting different. What did different even mean? That I wasn't entertaining drama? That I wasn't over explaining my boundaries? The final straw? I accomplished something huge. a dream that I had been working on for years. And instead of celebrating me, she made a joke about how I got lucky. And that's when I knew that the friendship had run its course. And honestly, it hurt. But my peace was more important than keeping a connection that was not genuine. I have a question for y'all. Have you ever had to walk away from a long-term friendship? What was the moment that made you realize it was time to go? DM me or drop a comment. I would love to hear your stories. Why is it so hard for us to let go? Letting go of a long-term friendship literally feels like a breakup. In my honest opinion, it feels worse. It's grieving what you thought you had. And it's tough because we start thinking, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I should just let it go. But we've been friends forever. But sis, listen, length of time does not mean quality of connection. If the energy ain't right, then it's not right, period. We hold on to people because of nostalgia. But the truth is, just because someone was a part of your past does not mean that they belong in your future. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll stop forcing yourself to fit into spaces that you have outgrown. I'm going to leave you all with an affirmation for this one. I release all friendships that drain me. I deserve relationships that are full of love, support, and reciprocity. I'm going to say that one again. I release all friendships that drain me. I deserve relationships that are full of love, support, and reciprocity. Okay. So now that we've accepted the friendship isn't what it used to be, now what? Because let's be real, fake friends don't always go away quietly. Some of them will try to guilt trip you, manipulate you, and act confused when you start setting boundaries. So here's how to step back without, heavy on the without, the drama. Number 1, limit their access. Don't make it a big announcement. Just stop sharing everything with them. See how they act when they don't have access to your life like they used to. This is something that I've been doing for a long time, and a lot of the time when people can't clock you, they normally just disappear. Number 2, set boundaries and stick to them. If they only hit you up when they need something, stop being available 24/7. If they start drama, let them know that you do not entertain negativity. Number 3, distance over drama. Not every fake friend needs the big talk. Some just need space. And the ones who truly care will reach out and have a real conversation. Number 4, replace toxic energy with real ones. Pour into friendships that pour into you. It's better to have 2 real friends than 10 fake ones. And I am such a quality over quantity type of girl. I always say that my best friends are a gift from God. They all I need. Lastly, forgive but don't forget. We're not holding any grudges. This is about learning the lesson and protecting your energy moving forward. What's one way you've handled a fake friendship? Let's share advice in the comments. For me, it has just been really looking at myself and saying, did I play a part in any of this? And if I didn't, then I release those people with love. I've told the story on here before of the friend that I had when I was like a child. And I realized I was kind of like her emotional support friend in a sense of like, she really just treated me like her lapdog. But I didn't have a lot of like self-esteem and self-worth at the time, so I didn't even realize what was going on. But the more and more that I started to learn myself, the higher my self-esteem got, the less that she liked me. To the point where I want to say when we were about 23-ish, 24-ish, she just kind of stopped responding to me one day, and I was fine with it. I had another friend where like I would literally try to talk to her about things of a productive nature, and she was always talking to me about how she was humping on somebody's baby daddy. And then she wondered why her life was just in utter and complete shambles. And my toxic trait with myself was I was loving these heifers regardless. But for me, I would say that, the great thing when relationships don't work out of any sort is you learn what you like and you don't like. You learn what experiences you'll never want to go through again. Where I'm at in my life now, anytime somebody gets around me and I just don't get a good vibe, they gotta go. I'm not going to wait to see if you're a good person. I'm not going to wait to see what you're going to do to me. I don't like suspense. I'm good. I know this episode was real, but I hope it gave you clarity. The truth is, friendships change. We change. And that's okay. But protecting your peace, that's non-negotiable. As always, if this episode spoke to you, I would so appreciate it if you shared it or sent it to a friend that needs to hear it. And let's keep the conversation going. DM me, tag me, and don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. As always, my name is the same on all socials. You are always welcome to reach out to me. This is a safe space. This is a space where I care about you all. We have a community here. So you're not bothering me if you reach out. I understand that sometimes, we can't talk to the people around us. Some of us don't have safe friends and families. I understand that, baby. I'm going through it just like y'all be going through it. So until next time, protect your energy, choose your friends wisely, and remember, real friends feel like home. I love you. Bye.